Hi, and welcome back to Wellness for Modern Seniors. Today's topic is one that many people are too shy to ask about, but often wonder silently. Why do some older women seem to carry a faint urine odor, even when they're perfectly clean? It's uncomfortable to talk about, but if you or someone you love has ever felt self-conscious about a lingering smell, especially after doing everything right, please know this: you are not alone. And more importantly, it's not your fault. This video is not about shame or blame. It's about awareness and solutions. Because often, odor isn't about poor hygiene at all. It's about small daily habits that quietly build up over time. And once you understand what's going on behind the scenes, it becomes surprisingly easy to turn things around. So today, we're going to gently uncover 6 common mistakes that may be making older women smell like urine, and more importantly, how to fix them. These insights are practical, compassionate, and designed to help you feel fresh, confident, and fully yourself again. And make sure you stay until mistake number 6, because it's one that even the cleanest, most careful women overlook, and fixing it could change everything. Let's begin. Mistake number 1. Wearing the same pad or liner for too long. Now, incontinence products are a lifeline for many women over 60. They offer comfort, safety, and the freedom to go out and live your life. But one of the most common mistakes is assuming you can wear the same pad for hours and still stay fresh. Even if there's only a small leak, the warm, enclosed environment inside the pad starts to become a breeding ground for bacteria. And that's when odor starts. Bacteria break down the urine and release ammonia-like compounds, which produce the sharp, sour scent most of us associate with urine. What's tricky is that the person wearing the pad often doesn't smell it themselves, especially if it's happening slowly throughout the day, but others might. The longer the pad stays on, the more time that smell has to soak into clothing, skin folds, and even chairs. And worse, keeping a moist pad on too long can cause rashes or skin breakdown, especially around delicate areas, which in turn leads to even more odor. I once spoke with a retired librarian named Ellen, who realized she was wearing the same pad from early morning until dinner time. She thought she was being conservative and avoiding waste. But when she started changing her pad every 3 to 4 hours or right after any noticeable leak, everything changed. The odor disappeared, her skin healed, and she felt like she could go out in public again without worrying. So if you use incontinence products, don't be afraid to change them often. Treat them like you would a damp piece of clothing. Fresh is better, and your dignity is worth it. Mistake number 2. Ignoring low-level bladder or urinary tract infections. This is one of the most sneaky causes of urine odor in older women, and it often goes undiagnosed. As women age, the immune system becomes less reactive, and symptoms of urinary tract infections, also known as UTIs, may not show up the way they used to. Instead of burning, pain, or fever, the only sign might be a change in the way your urine smells. Older women might smell a stronger than usual scent, one that doesn't go away after a shower or even after changing pads and underwear. That's your body trying to tell you something is off inside. I remember talking to Gloria, 76, who kept trying new detergents and soaps, thinking something external was causing the smell. But after her doctor ran a routine urine test, they found a low-grade infection. After just 1 round of antibiotics, the odor completely vanished. It turned out her body had been fighting something silently for weeks. So if you've already addressed surface hygiene, but the odor won't go away, talk to your doctor. Ask for a simple urine test. It might be something you never expected, and treating it can restore not just your comfort, but your confidence. Mistake number 3. Cutting back on water to avoid accidents. Now, this one might seem logical at first. Many women think if I drink less, I'll pee less, and I won't have leaks. But here's the truth. When you avoid drinking water, your urine becomes more concentrated. That means it's darker, thicker, and packed with waste chemicals that create a much stronger odor. Even a tiny leak of concentrated urine can smell 10 times worse than a larger leak of diluted urine. And here's the other problem. Concentrated urine is harsher on your skin. It causes more irritation, more inflammation, and more odor retention in your clothing and pads. The fix? Don't fear water. Embrace hydration. SIP small amounts consistently throughout the day. Start with a glass of water first thing in the morning before coffee, and aim to drink enough so your urine stays pale yellow. I once worked with a lovely woman named Martha who refused to drink water before leaving the house. Her logic made sense, but she always felt dry and noticed a sharp smell by mid-morning. When she started drinking small sips of water hourly instead of avoiding fluids altogether, her energy went up, her skin felt better, and the odor practically disappeared. Remember, hydration is not your enemy. It's your best defense against odor, infection, and fatigue. Mistake number 4. Wearing tight, non-breathable clothing. Let's talk about fashion and function. As we age, comfort becomes more important, but many women still wear tight pants, synthetic underwear, or snug shapewear that traps heat and moisture. Fabrics like nylon, polyester, or spandex don't allow your skin to breathe. When these fabrics sit close to the body, especially around the pelvic area, they create a hot, moist environment where bacteria and odor can thrive. And if you've had even a minor leak, the smell gets trapped even faster. What's more, these fabrics are hard to wash thoroughly. They hold onto body oils and smells even after you run them through the laundry. So the pair of leggings or underwear might smell fresh in the drawer, but the moment it warms up against your skin, the odor returns. I remember a 70-year-old woman named Rita who was meticulous about hygiene but wore the same synthetic leggings daily. Once she switched to loose, breathable cotton pants and 100% cotton underwear, the difference was immediate. Her skin stayed cooler, drier, and fresher all day long. So take a look at your closet. If you're doing everything else right but still struggling with odor, your clothes might be part of the puzzle. Breathable fabrics like cotton or bamboo can be your secret weapon for feeling clean and confident. Mistake number 5. Overlooking daily intimate hygiene. Many women think that a regular shower is enough, and for most of life, it is. But as the body changes with age, the pelvic area needs a little extra care. Folds of skin, changes in moisture levels, and the occasional leak mean that gentle, targeted hygiene becomes more important. But here's the catch. Many women either overdo it with harsh soaps or skip washing the area entirely out of fear or embarrassment. Both extremes can cause problems. Strong soaps throw off the natural balance of the skin and increase irritation, while avoiding the area allows bacteria and urine residue to build up. The best solution is simple. Warm water and a soft cloth twice a day, no scrubbing, no heavy perfumes. Just gentle rinsing in the morning and evening, and a quick freshen up with unscented wipes during the day if needed. Also, remember to pat, dry not rub, and take an extra moment to make sure the area is fully dry. Trapped moisture is one of the biggest causes of lingering smell. I recall helping June, age 82, who showered daily but still struggled with odor. She used floral soap and powder, thinking it would help. When she stopped the heavy scents and switched to gentle water rinses with careful drying, the change was night and day. Sometimes less is more when it comes to staying fresh. Mistake number 6. Not changing underwear or clothing after small leaks. This one is simple but often overlooked. Many women think it was just a small leak, barely noticeable, and so they go about their day in the same pair of underwear or pants. But here's what happens. Even the tiniest bit of urine leaves behind residue, and that residue warms up, rubs against your skin, and releases odor as the day goes on. Over time, that scent builds slowly but noticeably, not just in your clothing, but in your environment. Favorite chairs, couch cushions, even the seat of your car can absorb that scent if you're not careful. The solution? Keep a few spare pairs of underwear in your bag or in the bathroom. And don't hesitate to change clothes if you've had even a minor leak. Also, use a laundry routine that includes proper detergent and full drying. Don't let damp clothes sit for too long. I met Darlene, 74, who felt embarrassed every time she visited her grandkids. She didn't realize her underwear was the culprit, because she changed it only at bedtime. Once she started switching to a clean pair in the morning, and any time she leaked, everything changed. She said, "I finally felt fresh again like myself." Don't underestimate the power of clean fabric against your skin. So my modern and unstoppable seniors, as we come to the end of this important conversation, I want to remind you that none of this is about being dirty or failing. It's about small patterns that creep in over time and that can be changed with awareness and intention. Smelling like urine is not a natural part of aging. It's a signal. And when you listen to that signal with compassion and curiosity, you give yourself the gift of confidence and control. Whether it's drinking more water, changing pads more often, switching to breathable clothes, or speaking to your doctor about a possible infection, each step is an act of care, not just for your body, but for your spirit. You deserve to feel fresh, dignified, and proud of the skin you're in. Aging isn't about hiding. It's about embracing the wisdom and power that comes with knowing yourself deeply. And now, you have a few new tools to do just that. If any of these tips spoke to you today, I'd love for you to leave a comment below. Just type the number of the mistake that resonated most and share what you might do differently this week. And if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to Wellness for Modern Seniors, and hit that bell so you never miss another moment of guidance and encouragement. We are a growing community of wise, resilient women, and every time you comment or share, you help another woman feel less alone. Thank you for spending time with me today. Until next time, stay kind to yourself, stay curious, and stay unstoppable.